Maybe it's the love, the drugs, the weed, the pussy. Maybe it's something, but maybe I don't need her. Maybe I'm just fucked up. Maybe it's the love, the drugs, the weed, the pussy. Maybe it's all of the above. Maybe I don't need her. Maybe I'm just fucked up. I wanna have my business, but you're so territorial. Ooh, maybe it's the love, the drugs, the weed, the pussy. Maybe I'm just fucked up. True. True. It's true. You know, the guy in front of me just opened his car door while driving and like slammed it closed. I guess it was like not properly closed. But doing that in speed while driving is kind of crazy. I can't even lie. Yeah, I'm having the windows open right now. It is hot as balls. It says that it's 23 degrees, but I don't really believe that. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, guys. Low key. It has been a minute. Oh, he drove to the side. Dope. It has been a minute, guys. It has been a minute, guys. I just, you know, I'm not always like motivated to make these kind of videos, I guess. Because I don't really, it's not always that I have something to talk about. I really hope the audio quality isn't shit. That would kind of suck. Honestly, I just really like driving with my car window down. It's very, it just feels freeing, you know what I'm saying? But I'll take it up. Just cause it's gonna get annoying. But yeah, I'm a little bit excited to get home because it is Minecraft month, you know what I'm saying? The monthly phase where you play Minecraft. And I grinded yesterday. I built myself a house. I got hella diamonds. I got hella fucking shit. I got so much shit. And you know, we're playing with Create Mod. So when I get home, I'm gonna mess around with that. I've been like low-key sick for a while. Like my throat is fucked and shit. Maybe it's because I scream a lot. But I don't really know. It doesn't really make sense that much, but maybe it's because of that, or maybe it's just because I don't know. Anyways, I am working out today. Today it is legs, you know what I'm saying? We love legs. We love training legs. No, obviously we hate legs. No, you know what? We don't hate legs. I really don't have anything against legs. Except that my knees hurt sometimes. But I just need to warm up properly and then it's all good. But legs is overhated, man. And it's just like, because everyone is hating on it, then since everyone is hating on training legs, everyone else hates on it. But it's a necessary, like, dude, it's a necessary muscle to build. Because if you have skinny ass legs, it's just kind of cringe, I guess. Because I don't have anything against legs, but I've always had like I've had a kind of like thick thighs, like thunder thighs, if you will, if you may. So I've never been like have had anything against legs. You know, I used to play soccer. I used to run around. I did parkour and shit. I did a lot of weird sports, or like a lot of different sports. But anyways, that's not the yapping of today. I have some yapping to get out of my system. You know what I'm saying? And that is that you, me, the guy next to me, the girl next to me, the person over there, needs to stop comparing themselves. Because comparison is the thief of joy. And that really is the truth. Yeah. Comparison is the thief of joy. I think if you do something you like doing, and then there's someone else out there who does the same thing but better, or better, they are doing it better, and that's a fact. You know, they've sunk more time into it and they've grinded more than you. Don't compare yourself to a person who are far beyond where you are right now. Don't compare yourself to that. What you can do is reach for what that person has, and you can learn from that person, and you can learn from you can learn from reaching towards them. Because if someone is better at you at something, don't get all upset and be like, damn it, there's another person better than me at this. I have to give up now. What the fuck? Why do you have to give up? And why is this guy driving fucking now? I'm gonna drive into him because I'm pissed off. I'm not that mad, but I'm angry. I'm upset. Am I not allowed to be upset? Fuck. See, this is the reason why my throat hurts. Hold on. So stop comparing yourself, idiot. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to me. I'm talking to that person. Oh. Him, her, him, her. Bodies. Because this applies to everyone. I don't think there's a single person out there who doesn't compare themselves, because it's like hard to not do. You know what I'm saying? And it is a skill to not do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to not compare yourself. When someone looks better than you, you know, works out, seems like they work out less than you, but they're still like strong as fuck, or they just look like really like lean, then it's easy to compare yourself and be like, why doesn't that happen to me? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta realize every single person has their own problems, just no matter what. And this has helped me in a lot of ways. That might sound selfish, because other people have problems, I get better. No, it's not like that. It's because before I would believe, oh, if I was like this person, everything would be better and I wouldn't have the problem I'm dealing with right now, because this person obviously is so much better at dealing with such and such. Very good example, I know, but just listen to me. So I would think like that and be like, if I was this person, I wouldn't have any problems. But then you realize that other people have their own insecurities and their own struggles and their own, you know, things that they have to deal with. Why are we driving so slow, Chad? Oh my god. Oh my god. This car's just constantly braking. It's gonna burn his fucking brakes down. But yeah. Fucking stop comparing yourselves. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't help you in any good way. Unless you use it for motivation, I guess. And, being able to use comparison as a motivation is hard. That means you've gotta be good at taking criticism and good at, I guess, viewing yourself and knowing yourself and kind of being like, yeah, I'm good at this, yeah, I'm bad at this, I need to improve this. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance between knowing yourself and kind of being able to take criticism. That's why I think self-reflection is so important. It's because I feel like the more you know yourself, the more you can kind of be at peace with, or not at peace, I guess, but you can kind of, if you know yourself, you know what you like and you know what you don't like. And you have your boundaries and you have your shit and your fuck and your cum and your whatever. But you know yourself, and that means you know kind of what you want and kind of what you want to do. And yeah. So what I'm saying is, focus on yourself. This is very basic advice. Not basic advice, but it's common advice. I feel like everyone is saying that just work on yourself and don't care, don't think about what other people say. Because when you work on yourself, everything will get better. Well, it may not sound like it, but I really do think that is true. Because, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because when you know yourself, you know what you want, and you can be happy. Is that the end goal? Is the end goal to be happy? I mean, I guess it is, right? Aren't we all trying to be happy and, have a family? Maybe have a house, a stable living, take care of others, being able to take care of yourself. Is the end goal being happy? And is the end goal, are we able to reach that? I don't, what really is the end goal? That is something that's weird, because if you keep on reaching for happiness and you're like, oh, if I do this thing and this thing, then I'll finally be happy. Once I've finally accomplished this thing, I'll finally be happy. There's a fucking helicopter. But that's not necessarily true. I think it'll bring you joy if you accomplish something you've been wanting to do for a while. But I think that true happiness comes from living in the moment and appreciating the things and people around you, and just kind of, yeah, it's that, being able to appreciate the present moment. That is what brings you happiness, because then you're not looking into the future and being like, okay, in 10 years when I'm finished with this, I'm gonna be happy. Yes. No, you can just be happy right here, right now. And I would say I'm generally happy. That is, happiness. I come from a good family. I have good country, good whatever. I had a good growing up. So I think my way of thinking definitely has something to do with that, like, of course. But I've run out of time, but I might talk about what the end goal of life is, and if that is happiness, in another video. So goodbye.